This is a Pinpoint Weather Alert on KOIN Local 6 News.
A pinpoint weather alert. Winter-like snow hits the metro area, delaying drivers and causing a tricky commute to work. We have live team coverage of this December storm and how long it will stick around. Welcome to KOIN Local 6 at noon. I'm Amy Troy. Thanks for joining us. Let's get right to it. Meteorologist Matt Brode is in the Pinpoint Weather Center. He's tracking it. First, we check in with Jessica Morkert live in southwest Portland, where it has been snowing all morning. Jessica?
It was coming down hard, Amy, that's true, and you can still see some of the remnants of the snow on some of the cars here. It's on some of the local businesses, but at its height, it was absolutely beautiful, and you can only imagine what it was like for the kids who woke up to it.
Yep, somebody shouted that it was snowing outside, and I looked out the window, I was like, OMG, it's actually snowing.
And it's just about the best thing that could have happened to brother and sister Max and Sammy Newland.
My mom told me it was snowing outside, and I went to check to see if it was sticking, and it wasn't sticking then, and I checked again a while after, and it was sticking just a little. And I checked the third time, and it was sticking a whole lot.
Enough snow fell on their southwest Portland front lawn. They have a decent-sized base to a snowman. A steady flow of the white stuff blanketed streets, mailboxes, and cars.
Oh, we just thought it was going to be cold. Yeah. Hoping for snow.
It's only the second day of winter break for these Portland public grade schoolers. The countdown to Christmas just 1 week away. They're hoping to recreate Frosty the Snowman.
They won't be able to stand and walk around.
And are hopeful for another day of snow to finish the job. Back here live now, these streets were absolutely covered with snow this morning. Many of the residential streets were also covered with snow. There weren't too many accidents to speak of, so it was pretty much a safe morning in this area that we were at. But I think a lot of people just really wanted to enjoy the snow while they could. Reporting for you live in southwest Portland, Jessica Morkert, KOIN Local 6.
Jessica, thank you. It is nice to see the roads clearing up this morning. Dozens of schools delayed classes or had their buses run on snow routes this morning. A few even canceled classes altogether. Meteorologist Matt Brode is here with your pinpoint forecast. So, Matt, what can folks expect for the afternoon commute?
Well, it's not going to be quite as much fanfare as we saw earlier, but before the sun came out, boy, it was already starting to pile up in places like West Lynn, courtesy of Kristen. We appreciate the picture. And then one of the spots that got hit particularly hard was Lake Oswego. Here's a time lapse this morning from about 6 a.m. all the way to 10. And look at the snow actually accumulating right there on the football field. And that created some headaches for buses. This was a messy commute in Lake Oswego. Certainly you can see even on the roadways some of that snow sticking to the ground. Settling down somewhat on live 3D Pinpoint Doppler. Even some rain mixing in right around Portland. As we go south and east of town out toward Beaver Creek, Oregon City, and Clackamas County, we're seeing a rain-snow mix, so I think anywhere from about 500 to 1,000 feet. Some of the snow, if it's heavy enough, could stick, but notice off to the west, we're starting to wind things down a little bit. Let's go back over. We're going to put this in three-dimensional mode, and you can see some of these towers right off the ocean right here. If these do make it inland, we still have the potential to see a couple more snow showers, but right now more wet than anything else as we look live outside at a pretty cloudy day here in Portland. 37 is the current temperature. It's chilly. 34 to Alton, 36 in Aloha, and on the east side we're pretty much above freezing, save Mount Scott at 32. So to specifically answer your question, Amy, the scoop on snow for the next few hours, snow showers will continue becoming less numerous, and I think the sticking snow only likely in the hills, and you have to have really a heavy shower for that. Major roadways should be more wet than white. But coming up in a few minutes, I am pinpointing the next chance of some valley snow, and it might happen a little bit sooner than you think. More on that. See you in a few.
All right, we'll stay right here, Matt. Thank you. Meteorologist Sally Showman spent the morning in the West Hills today, where drivers had a rude awakening when they hit the road.
It may only be a couple inches of snow.
Surprised with the amount of snow.
But it doesn't take much to disrupt life in the West Hills.
I was bummed. I was supposed to go to Hawaii.
The snow postponed Jill Meyer's Christmas vacation.
The car service that was supposed to pick me up couldn't get down my hill, so.
Ely of KOIN can understand why the driver didn't want to take a chance.
But even with the truck, it's so slippery, so I slid right through the intersection out here. It's pretty icy.
Most drivers are taking it easy, slowing down, leaving plenty of stopping distance.
You know, you have insurance and all that kind of stuff. You're like, I really don't want to hit someone today.
With the threat of snow again early tomorrow morning, today was good practice. As for Jill, she says she'll be on the flight to Hawaii tomorrow, whether we see a repeat of this or not.
They rebooked me tomorrow, so I'm going to spend the night at the airport.
Winter doesn't officially arrive for 3 days, but it sure feels like it's already here in the West Hills.
Oh, it's gorgeous. Yeah, it's perfect for Christmas time, and